ABBA, you like ABBA?
Do.
Go on then, sing an ABBA song.
What song do you want?
When I Kissed the Teacher.
Everybody screamed when I kissed the teacher. Everybody thought they dreamed when I kissed the teacher. Leaning over me, he was trying to explain the laws of geometry.
So we are still continuing our cruise home from Oxford, travelling north on the South Oxford Canal, heading for Banbury and ultimately Braunston. I mentioned in an earlier vlog about the lack of maintenance on this canal, so today's subject is towpaths. So here's an example of where there's just no towpath anymore. There's no evident real towpath in here. Zero towpaths. Just don't exist, do they? You'd be pushing yourself out of here on a barge pole if something happened to your engine. So this is Somerton Deep Lock. It is deep as well. Takes some emptying. Took a while, that did. Here she comes, Mon Capitan, on the approach to Somerton Deep Lock. A bridge arch does frame a picture, doesn't it? Take a nice still there. Got my own pink lady.
Oh, he's attracting me.
It's a deep one, missus, don't be scared. Right, up the steps. Did it get you? This is absolutely horrendous. Just trying to get to Banbury. Just want to get to Banbury. It's just getting worse, getting worse. But anyway, it's only me going through it. Poor old me. Waste of time, two of us been in this condition. But what a day. What a day. The water is generally clearer at this point, so it always tempts me to get my GoPro out, but because of the amount of rain that's come down, there is quite a lot of debris in the water, which the camera is focusing on. But you can see the bed of the canal just here, so always interesting. I always like to see if I can see some fish, but nothing there. Bit of a different camera angle of the boat there. See whether there's anything in this side, I guess. Again, a bit of weed. Bottom of the cut. Nothing overly exciting. Gonna need to go up to the lock and have a look around Always dangerous being downwind of Mrs Lumsden when she's had a few to drink the night before, but you know, I'll take that risk for you guys. You see how black the water looks? It's because it's clear. Back of the lock gate. That's where the paddle is. And this looks like something out of Star Trek where we're going at warp speed, but this is just entering the lock. All the debris coming past, looks like we're going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. That'll be reverse, causing the bubbles. Up periscope. So let's get a quick look at the bed of the lock. Again, much the same. Debris, bricks, old stones, whatever. So Aynho Weir Lock is another one of these strange coffin shape, lozenge shapes some people call them. Because it's not a very deep lock, they put some width there so that it still carries a fair volume of water, because it needs to supply Summit and Deep Lock, which we saw earlier. So it needs to deliver water down that section of cut there. I'm sure it's also there to accommodate some extra water when it flows over the lock gates. That there is the River Cherwell. So it's flowing in from there and it's going off there over to the left. You can see there the greenness of the canal water against the blackness of the river water. So just fancied having a little bit more of a detailed look at what's going on the other side of this arched bridge. So there it is, that's the Cherwell, just sort of going over a small weir there. We very often don't do enough of this, getting off the boat and actually having a look at what's there. And it's always quite interesting. You know, all this would have been created at some point. That's more of the Cherwell just running away. And this is another chance to see the difference between that sort of river water and the canal water. The river water there, you can see, is relatively clear. It's clearer normally, but relatively clear. And here you see the greeny grey murk of the canal water just there. It's a massive difference, really. You can really see it in the water when you look at it from above. So this is the Great Western pub at Aynho, and we've come out into this beautiful back garden. It's a little bit off the beaten track, this place, but this is just incredible. The smell of the flowers in here is fantastic. There's a really handsome man stood just the other side of that wall there. Noticed him on the way in, and there was another one here. He was really handsome as well, that guy. And these are like lilies. I've never seen lilies growing outside. These smell just fantastic. I think lilies, when they're in a house, smell like cat wee. And here we go into this. This is called the Lavender Barn. How beautiful is this? It is absolutely stunning. I just said to Mrs L, if we lived near a pub that had a garden as beautiful as this and as well scented as this, I think we'd be alcoholics. I think we'd be in here every single day. So check this out, guys. If you're coming down this way on the South Oxford Canal, on the Oxford Canal, it's near Aynho Wharf, and it's called the Great Western. It is beautiful. I haven't even tried the food. What do you think the food's like?
Amazing.
Amazing.
However, we're going back to the boat for salad.
No! So we just met Sue and Jeff Barker, and so they're subscribers. So Midlanders like ourselves, it's nice to speak to somebody who understands what we're talking about. I mean, Mrs Lumsden was doing the usual, showing off to them, and it has to be said that Sue promised us 1 week worth of salad. And we got 2 weeks worth. So we're just going to have to
like this nice specially made homemade banana loaf thing, and it was rotten. That's the respect that was given to me. So, Sue, thanks for nothing. I am starving. My mouth is watering at the thought of your beautiful banana loaf cake thing made from oats, but no, came to nothing. Jeff was really nice, accommodating, made a great cup of coffee. There's nothing wrong with that. The banana loaf, I don't want green banana loaf. So, Mrs Lumsden, neither of us have got microphones on, so you need to project because it's a bit windy. Have you had a nice day today? I don't. It's louder than you normally are.
Had a lovely day.
You know, you said something about you were going to sing a song.
I did.
Go on then.
I beat to the...
Have you got a better song you can sing?
Well, it doesn't bother you. You
What
always
about-
sing that.
About ABBA, you like ABBA?
Do you?
Go on then, sing an ABBA song.
What song do you want?
When I Kissed the Teacher.
Everybody screamed when I kissed the teacher. Everybody thought they dreamed when I kissed the teacher. Leaning over me, he was trying to explain the laws of geometry.
It's a bit inappropriate, that song, in this day. Just
With
think
my
about it.
side. No means no.
Well, it's good to have a little chat with you, Mrs. I'm sure it's full of wind noise and stuff, but nice to get you nailed down to a chat. Those clouds look a bit dark. Birmingham way, Mrs Lumsden. Napton Junction. Oh, there she is. Hello. Wigwam's Turn. Oh. Wigwam's Turn. By Oxford Canal. Or South Oxford Canal.
Yay!
We're now back on the Grand Union for a little bit.
Thank for that.
Thank what?
I haven't liked that canal.
Didn't you like the Oxford Canal?
I didn't like it the first time round, and I haven't liked it the second time round.
You see what I have to put up with? I supply all of this, keep this boat going. I've got organised the trips, I plan it all. But yeah, and then she said, I don't like it. Is it because it's raining? Is that why you got grouchy pants on?
No, it's because I threw up last night.
Oh, Mrs Lumsden wasn't well last night. Disturbed my night. There she was, hurling into a bucket. Don't know. And we both ate exactly the same thing yesterday. Apart from, I did see her get a cup of water out of the canal and drink it. Whether that was the issue, I don't know. But we're on our way back to Braunston, and now I've got to put some waterproofs on because it's raining.
Again.
again. Curtains are closed. Oh, boat's rocking. Oh, it's a rocking. Boats are rocking. Don't come a knocking. Oh, hey. There's a sign you're coming into Braunston. You're starting to see the church spire. Kind of dominates the area a bit when you're coming in this way. So Braunston at last. I've got the perfect mooring. Wonderful. It says patrons only. Well, we're about to go and patronise it. And it says 4 hours. Well, 4 hours will be getting on towards 10 o'clock tonight, so I think I'm safe for the night. This'll do fine.